I'm hearing the soul in front of me manifested an inspiring reading. You didn't care about any specific topic. You said if it's love, cool. If it's career, cool. If it's self-life guidance, cool. If it's a past loved one reading, cool. I feel defeated. And it's almost like deflated. Collective taste resonates. I just got a channel message that some of you could have even gotten like a flat tire recently. Or there's just like like I'm saying, even like a basketball, or just something that takes air to be filled has kind of like deflated. And you're like, this is like the last thing I needed. Like you got a nail in your tire, etc. And you're just filling. The words that I was channeled to write down were, this is a reading for somebody who feels like they're just getting by. We can't let the parasite win. Your dreams are not dead. They are being reborn. That was the biggest thing I heard over and over and over again. Your dreams are not dead. They are being reborn. And we are picking you up. And this is actually the most important time. Okay, before I even pull any cards, what I'm seeing right now is just the 10 of Wands surrounding me. Okay, and for the ones of you who don't know, 10 of Wands means it's like you have so much on your back. You're taking so much responsibility. And you, even on top of your own responsibility, will take other people's bags. And picture yourself walking up this hill, okay? And you don't see the finish line, but it's right there. Finish line's right at the top. You're right there and you're thinking of giving up. And this is a spot where a lot of people give up on their manifestations right before they happen. Life has not been the easiest for you lately. And life is about balance, but you're not supposed to always be suffering. You're not always supposed to be just getting by. This is just a moment in time. There are some things that you have figured out in the past year of your life that you once thought were going to be your forever career or person, etc. And it very fast you realized, no, I didn't really think this whole thing through regarding a relationship of a person that you ran into fast, or you been with them for years, missed the red flags, a job that you said, oh, I feel like I'm just going to put my all in this and then I must get something good back. I'm hearing a lot of you have realized a job that you've been putting so much energy into, you're not going to get it back. And it's time to pick up your own bags and leave the ones on the ground that have nothing to do with you. You're not here to just be of service. You don't need to do to be deserving. What I'm hearing right now, your dreams are not dead. They are being reborn. Your guidance reading, we're helping you recall the true dream, the true passion, not what your 3D self, not what your human self, not what you were told to believe you should do in this lifetime. We're taking away ego. We're taking away what people said is a responsible versus a realistic, non-realistic job. We're throwing all that away. We are getting back to source on why you decided to be reincarnated in this existence. Okay? Because to find ourselves, we must lose ourselves. It is the most powerful time. It is the strongest time. What does Spirit want you to know regarding the energy surrounding your life right now? Let's do this. This reading is regarding two different topics, your career and your love life. Okay? What I'm hearing with your career, when you first started this job, you had that energy, that motivation. This is new. I'm going to really just put my all into it. Spirit is reminding you right now that this aha moment, this realization that it's time for you to transform from whatever your career was, or this is confirmation of the transformation you made. You are on that right track. They are letting you know in the next upcoming weeks, it's not the energy of your scraping by every day. You are gaining more and more strength. I do see resilience has been pulling through. Spirit also wants to remind you the prize is not far away. And every time you win a fight and you give it your all, what happens after? You start preparing for the next. But you need to give yourself time to also cherish and celebrate what victories you've already overcome, what you've overcame. I mean, your career is going forward. No matter if this is something right now where you just made this jump, Or if you've already came out of that financial state, no matter how it resonates, this reading is the confirmation of the process. And in fact, for the ones here who are more still in this beginning stage, you should feel even more confident and you should feel more confident and encouragement that if you're on the timeline with these individuals, all you must simply do is continue to get up every day and take your books. Take your book back. Don't let anybody else put their weights in yours. If you want to connect further with me beyond the cards and other people part of your collective, well, guess what? I got a great place you're going to want to be. Over on my Twitch channel, I stream 3 times a week minimum. That is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Every single live stream, I give away 1 reading to a follower. With this reading, I ask you to pick a topic. You go ahead and then explain to me the dynamic of what's going in your life revolving around that topic. You also get a picture of the card spread, so you have a visual representation to the cards. The main thing I do over on my Twitch is I play video games. Just as much as I'm a spiritual person, I love video games as well. It's the other side of me. It's great to have a balance of both this spiritual work where we're growing, we're learning, etc., but balancing also with just lightheartedness and fun and community connection. And having that Twitch channel brings that balance to my platforms and to my collectives. To enter that giveaway, all you must simply do is be following me on Twitch, watch the active live stream of that night, and you comment the keyword of the stream in the chat box. The keyword of the stream is different every single stream, and it's on the top of my screen. So you come into the stream, you see it, you simply type it in, and then you're automatically added. And at the end of every single stream, I pick the person who wins the giveaway. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go into the description of this video and the link to my Twitch is right there. If you're watching this on Instagram or Facebook, etc., you can go to my profile and in the bio, you will see my Twitch linked there. If you're watching this on TikTok, you can go to my profile, click on my Instagram page that's linked on my TikTok. Once my Instagram page has loaded up, go ahead and click on the link to my Twitch associated in the Instagram bio. The type of games I love to stream involve first-person shooters, RPGs, etc. That's my type of vibe. So join us 3 times a week minimum over on Twitch at Uncle Bronze Official for positive energy, further connections, chance to win a free reading every single stream, and a vast amount more. Now, let's go ahead back into our reading. The people that are meant to be in your life will actually want to take some of the books for you. And they won't ask you to hold theirs. You'll see in their eyes, you'll see in their energy that they're all the weight they hold on of others. And you look at this person and you're kind of just like, let me take these books for you for a little bit, because I know once you see it's going to be too tiring for me, you're going to take them back, and we're going to continue to do this. Be docking stations for each other. Now this is going into love. Okay? You used to allow people to give you cookie crumbs and you acted like they were giving you the whole plate. Love, you could not settle. They would not let you settle for a fake divine love. We all have a false divine. Okay? And they're a very important person in the process of releasing our karmic cycles. What I'm hearing is, if you right now feel like you're giving up on love and that you have maybe too high of standards, or you're just not meant to be with somebody in this lifetime, I am telling you, my friend, if you are still here in this reading, that is farthest from the truth. You are destined to meet your divine in this lifetime. But they weren't going to let you settle. What I see them actively bringing into your life is somebody that's willing to do the road work by your side. If you don't already have a person that you're in a committed relationship with in this reading, I am telling you, you are part of that June, July collective where I see movement. I'm not saying for all of you it's deep commitment, but it's a start, and it's a strong start. And there's going to be consistency every single day. That will be different than anybody you've ever been with. A different form of consistency, a different form of being at peace with fate, being at peace with time, but also still making sure You know, even when they're busy, how much they care about you. I definitely have a blend of people here who are in a committed relationship and who are manifesting that person. If you're somebody here who has that relationship, that whatever you're going through right now, this is that roller coaster bumps. This is where you truly continue to see if you're going to show up for each other every single day. The consistency. When the motivation runs out, the consistency stays, and that's the most important part. Continue to go forward. And if you're somebody who is manifesting as we speak in this divine, or you're talking to a potential divine counterpart, a soul tie, etc., they say go full force. This is not a time of backing away. This is not a time of isolating yourself. Okay? You're always going to have your alone time for you and your guides. And just to be with yourself. That's very important. Your next lover is going to show you exactly how many times in the past with either one specific person or a few that you thought you completely messed everything up. If you wouldn't have said that, if you would have said this, if you wouldn't have done that, if you would have done this, that you would still be with them or you would have gone into union. Those people, it was never about if. It was about when. They were not meant to stay. Some of them were soulmates, some of them were karmics, but they were all meant to teach you lessons. This person, they will make you see all that so differently. Now, all those times you thought you were doing something too much, no, that person just was not meant for you. And in fact, your light probably made them feel scared. Think about a tunnel, okay? Think about being in a cave in a tunnel. And you see the light. And you're like running to it. You want it, right? You're like, I want to get out of this tunnel. I want to see the light. And you get out to the light. What do most people do right when they go from a dark room to completely outside? They squint. And they like close. They might even go like this to their eyes. Because it's so overpowering, even though they've wanted it for so long. And it's like it takes time for their body, their senses to adjust. Okay, that's the energy right now. And some people, when that adjustment is happening, they stay there. They may brace for a minute, but then they open up their eyes, they put their hands down, and they're here. Other people may go right back into that cave. It depends on their own subconscious motives. If it's worth it enough, you're going to continue forward. If it's not, you're going to stay where it seems safe. This next lover is going to be a cheerleader for you. They won't even, if they hear your parasite out loud trying to tell you things that aren't true, they're going to be like, no, tripping. That is not happening here. You are beautiful. You can do anything you put your mind to. You're not perfect. And if you were perfect, something would be wrong. We're all perfectly imperfect. So Spirit says right now, get out of your head. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Everything is falling in line. Allow yourself to breathe. Enjoy the celebrations that are coming within these next couple of months and let it flow. That's what I got for y'all today. If you're interested in a personal reading with me, go to offprintmint.com. That is linked in all of my social media platforms. I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.